Hello everybody, this is Mike1217, welcoming you back to Let's Play Pokemon Red. And in the last episode we reached Lavender Town, and the main feature of this town is the Pokemon Tower. This is basically the graveyard where all Pokemon go to die, even though they don't actually die, they just faint, but this is really the only instance where we really have heard of a Pokemon dying in a Pokemon game that I know of. Near the top of this tower is actually a ghost of a dead Marowak, and there's kind of a story behind that, which we'll look at a little bit later. But for right now, we have a rival battle against Girth. You probably saw him in the top corner of your screen. I'm going to put Pidgeotto out in front. And we're going to do this right now. And actually, there's not a whole lot we can do in the Pokemon Tower right now, and you'll see why in a little bit. Because there's a significant item that we need in order to really explore this place. But for right now, let's just take on Girth. He has 5 Pokemon now. I don't know how high they are. It's always interesting to see like how far he's gotten whenever you encounter him, because he gets stronger and stronger every time. And he looks like he's about where I am. Pidgeotto's at 25, mine's 24. And he's kicking sand in my eyes. That is not good. I'll whirlwind him away. I'm serious. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yeah, that was retarded. Alright, so I'll just quick attack it to death. This is not going to be fun. Assuming I don't miss anything, or... Oh, he has potions? I didn't know that your rival... Oh, well, it didn't do much, but I didn't know that your rival uses potions. And I just missed a quick attack. And that's not going to help, a bunch of sand attacks. I don't know why I tried to whirlwind. That was just a waste of a move. I could have killed it a while ago. And, well, he just wasted a move there, the whirlwind of his own. This is... I don't know how this is going to turn out. I might need a critical hit here. I mean, he probably shouldn't be able to kill me with the quick attack even when it's in our sand, so... I'm definitely going to switch out after this. Hope I don't die, come on. And he gets a critical hit on a Gust, so completely useless. Just turned by Pidgeotto there, so that was disappointing. But that was my fault for wasting a turn with trying to whirlwind it away. I don't know what I was trying to get accomplished there, but whatever. At least we're taking it out. Now, I have been thinking about who I want to add onto this team. Believe it or not, this is not going to be my final team. Because I'm going to need something that can use Surf. And, is it Growlithe coming out? I'm going to go with Diglett. Yeah, it's a Growlithe, so Diglett should be able to handle this pretty easily. Anyway, I'm going to need something that can use Surf. So, it'll likely be a water type, but I'm thinking of catching one of those Snorlaxes. You might remember that Snorlax that's blocking the road east of Vermilion. There's another one, actually, west of the city we're going to be eventually getting to after we're done in this tower, Celadon. There's a second Snorlax that you can wake up when you get the Poké Flute, which is much later in the game. And whenever you encounter it, it's level 30, which would probably be about caught up with where my guys are by the time we get there. And Snorlax is pretty versatile. He can learn Surf, believe it or not, and he can also learn Thunderbolt, which is a move that I would need on my team, because I need to be able to handle flying types and water types a little bit better. Because Gloom isn't going to cut it against the waters. I mean, yeah, he's okay, but the best move we'll be able to get is probably Mega Drain, which we will get from the next gym. And I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do the Rocket Hideout next, or the Celadon Gym. Basically the plan right now is to Just kind of explore this tower a little bit, show you why we can't do anything here, and then I'll have to. And then there's two things we can go do at Celadon. We could take on the gym, and we can do the rocket hideout where we'll get the item that we need in this area. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just finish off Earth. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff going on right in the game. So, yay! Trying to do 28. I think he gets a new move at 29 or total. Let's go do Bloom for this. Where is he? Here you are. Yeah. So anyway, if I pick up the Snorlax, I'm probably going to be replacing Nidorino with it because Nidorino can't really offer that much. So yeah, he's probably gonna have to go. As much as I enjoyed him, you know, I got him at the very beginning, really. So it's gonna be tough saying bye to him, but something that needs to be done. We need a Surfer, and we need a little more coverage, and Snorlax can definitely do that. But I'm gonna have to check though if he has a good special stat in this game, because this whole the whole defense attack split really splits its special stat into attack and defense, special attack and special defense. Snorlax has really good special defense, but awful special attack. But since this game, the special stat's just one, you know, just one stat, I don't know if it's going to be bad or if it's going to be good. It's going to be either one or the other. And it'd be awesome if it was a high special stat, because I'm probably going to be having special moves on it. Like, I'm planning, like, Surf and Thunderbolt for it for pretty good coverage. Yeah, Snorlax is a great choice in this game. He's awesome in Red-Blue, so that's likely going to be who will replace Nidorino with, and that'll probably be, you know, once he's on the team will probably be finalized for the rest of the playthrough. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. Yeah, so there's kind of a little story going on in this Pokemon Tower, that there is the ghost of a dead Marowak at the very end. But we can't really do anything about it because I believe I'll be able to show you pretty soon. Let's just kind of run around. Can you encounter anything here? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I've never been here. Well, I have been here before, going through before getting the Self Scope, which is what you need in this place to do anything. But do you still fight the... Okay, I guess so. I guess you just can't encounter them. Alright, so in this game, Psychic is super effective against, well, actually, isn't Ghastly half poison? This is gonna be super effective against him regardless. If I remember correctly, I think Psychic was actually... It was marked down as super effective against Ghost, even though the only Ghost in the game is Ghastly, and Ghastly's half poison. And of course its other two evolved forms. So I'm kind of doing some unplanned things here. I really shouldn't be in here right now, and in order to avoid throwing off this entire episode, I'm going to leave and go with what I planned, which is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to save this for later. You're supposed to go to Celadon and get the Self Scope. Because once you get to the end of that, you'll encounter a ghost, and it won't let you move on. And the only way you can see the ghost is with the Self Scope. And I believe you also encounter like wild Ghastlies that you can't catch because you don't have the Self Scope. Let's see. This is the Name Raider. The Name Raider allows you to actually change your nickname. I'm not going to worry about that, of course, but if you're not happy with your nicknames, you can always go there and change it. You can't change traded Pokemon's nicknames, and I'm trying to find whoever tells the story about the dead Marowak. I hate those horrible little rockets. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. Okay, yeah, that's that's pretty much what's going on. Is that at the end there's the ghost of the Cubone's mother, which would turn out to be a Marowak, the evolved form. And we'll basically be fighting it, but we don't have to worry about that right now. We're gonna go to Celadon now. Alright, so let's go west here. I was getting my directions mixed up for a little bit, and we have a bunch of trains we're gonna fight. Some are optional, but we're gonna fight all of them. And we'll stick with Pidgey out in front. Why not? I don't really remember who these people have. I'm guessing this has a Jigglypuff. I'm just gonna guess that right off the bat. Huge, round, fluffy Pokemon. I mean, Jigglypuff isn't fluffy, but it's... Oh, Oracle Fairy's fluffy, I guess. Yeah, as you can see, the levels are just about out of range, so we should be getting pretty good experience from these guys and leveling up pretty well. Oh, well, that's not gonna help. I don't know if I have any awakenings. I don't keep track of my items very well. We do not have any awakenings, so that's not good. I'm gonna stay in and try to wake up. Oh, there you go. I woke up. I thought I was gonna have to sit there and bore you guys trying to wake up, but thankfully I don't. So let's quick attack. It should be a 2-hit KO from here, because the first hit was a crit. And it might be a 3-hit KO. Well, yeah, especially with Growl, it's gonna be a 3-hit KO. Okay, yeah, I should be fine. As long as it doesn't sing me to sleep, I'm fine, and there we go. And I'm gonna keep going. Try to get Pidgey out to 25. I mean, they're all even, so there's no specific needs that I'm going for. Just kind of sitting here quick attacking until these things die. And down goes an Oracle Fairy, so... Took some damage there. I had a little bit of sleep. Well, not really any sleep trouble. I mean, I wasn't asleep for even a turn. Woke up first turn, so... Pretty good job by Pidgey out of there. Should be close to leveling up. And I'll put something new in front. Put out Drowsy. Why? I don't want to see stats, but... Switch him up front here. And let's see what this guy's got. We can skip him, but we'll fight him anyway. I think gamblers tend to have fire types. Let's see here. Yeah, Growlithe. I think he's gonna have a Vulpix next. It's faster. I don't think I've ever have been affected by Roar. Or then again, okay, we've been through this a million times, dude. It only affects, it only works on wild battles. Ugh. I don't know why I cannot get that through my thick skull that Roar and Whirlwind only work in wild battles. And I was correct with Vulpix here, just keep doing the same thing. Confusion's doing pretty well. I thought it'd be doing the last hit Vulpix, that's a good special stat. And a critical hit. That's nice, speed things up. Missed the big score. That's what you get when you gamble. Okay, now what we could do is, if you cut down this tree, you can actually go out into that grass and catch wild Pokemon. Out there are... I mean, I don't know all of them, but I know there are Meowths out there, and Vulpixes, I believe, are out there. I think it depends on what version you have. If you have red, I believe you have Growl. You know what, let's go find out. What the hell? Why not? That way it doesn't bother me. Because in red and blue, you have your exclusive Pokemon, depending on which version, and in one version, Growlithe is exclusive, and in the other version, Vulpix is exclusive. So I'm pretty sure Growlithe is exclusive in red, and is a Mankey. And there's an Ekans. I'm just kind of showing you guys what's out here really quickly. I'm not gonna waste too much time out here. Just kind of showing you guys what wild Pokemon you could encounter in certain areas, just in case you're curious. That was just a Pidgey. You see those just about everywhere. Let's see what this is. The Growlithe. Okay, so yeah, Growlithe is the red version, exclusive fire dog, I guess you can say. And then Vulpix is in the blue version. I was just double checking. Okay, I found out what I wanted to find out. And yeah, and there should also be Meowths out there, I'm pretty sure. But, no big deal. Let's just go on and fight these trainers here. And... yeah, we have Diglett out in front, might as well keep going. Diglett, not a big deal. Is this thing a gambler? Well, it's not bald, so it wouldn't be a gambler. What are these guys? And Super Nerd, yeah, they... Yeah, Grimer, Poison type. Seen this before, I'm pretty sure. And Diglett's a good choice here because you can hit him for super effective damage. You can't disable me when I'm underground. And one hit KO, yay. Muck, first time we've seen Muck, this is the evolved form of Grimer. Is it's a two-stage evolution. And Muck's pretty awesome, has good defenses and offensive stats. He's really slow though. But I'm taking these out in one hit, so that's nice. Yeah, the poison type in this game, I don't know, the poison type is hardly ever useful in-game. Like, it's probably the worst offensive type in the game today. Now, back then, with this game, with the original Game Boy, I would say Bug is the worst type in the game. But Bug has gotten some better moves in the later games, and Poison is probably the worst offensive type now. However, it's one of the better defensive types, so... Looking for something that can take hits pretty well and you know, sponge hits for you. Poison types are typically a good choice. Muck and Weezing are pretty good choices from the originals. And there are tons of poison types on this route. Actually, as far as like trainers go, these guys are kind of facing in opposite directions here. I think this guy's gonna have poisons as well, like Weezing. Yeah, coughing, okay. And the infamous messed up coughing sprite, the symbol, the skull symbol on its head is supposed to be underneath its mouth, not above it. And it feels good to be hitting a coughing with the ground move. In the later games, they get an ability called Levitate, which allows them to not be affected by ground moves, which is pretty sweet. That's why Weezing is actually pretty awesome in the newer games, because it can avoid ground moves. But in this game, we'll be able to take him out no problem with ground moves. Let's stop using Diglett and go with Drowsy. Drowsy's also good against poisons. I don't think we're going to be fighting any here. I think, you know what, no, we already used Drowsy. Try to be a little bit better about our usage. Since I am going to be kicking Nidorino off the team soon, I'm not going to worry about him too much as far as experience. I'm just going to use him as a fodder and other stuff like that. I feel bad doing that because I really do like Nidorino and Nidoking, but truth be told, he's not going to be all that useful. I mean, well, hell, I was just talking about poison types and how they're not too useful in-game, and he is a poison type, so he won't be able to do too much for us in-game. We have a Pidgey here, won't be able to hit with super effective damage, so let's just cut it. Let's see how much cut does. I don't think it's going to do that much. Okay, never mind. It's going to be a 2-hit KO. And Gloom grows through 25. Alright. Send out Rattata. We'll just, yeah, we'll switch. Why not? Go with Pidgeotto. Maybe a couple quick attacks should be able to take this one out. Let's see, what do we got? We got 2-hit KO. Alright. Yeah, Pidgeot's pretty powerful right now. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I'm doing some pretty decent damage with these quick attacks. I'm gonna keep going and just see what I can do. Getting low on health, I'll just go until it dies, really. Now, if I was doing a Nuzlocke, that wouldn't be acceptable, but I'm not doing a Nuzlocke, so just don't get poisoned from that. It always seems like on the second turn I do less damage. Like, I get down to half, and then I get less than half. Yay, levels up to 25. Alright, so pretty steady pace going here. What do you got next? Meowth. Let's go with Drowsy. Payday. This is an interesting move where you can make money off of. I really don't know that much about it, but from what I know, if you use it, you see it after you use it, coins scatter everywhere. So if you use it and you win the battle against the trainer, you'll win more money. I think that's how it works, but I rarely ever use Meowth or Payday or anything like that. So I don't know exactly how that works. I'm gonna stick with Drowsy because we need to get to 25. And the simple 2-hit KO there. And Drowsy's up to level 5, so everything's going so smoothly right now. Everyone's keeping up. Very nice, very nice. Alright. So, I'll fight these two trainers in the next video, and you'll be seeing that pretty soon. So, thank you guys for watching. This is Mike1217. See you in a bit.